They kiss and hug when they greet each other. They pat each other on the shoulder when they express support and approval. They shake hands. They touch each other when they want to relieve nervousness and stress. They are so similar to us. This is how Jane Goodall, one of the world's leading experts on our closest relatives, sees chimpanzees. But the similarities do not end there. It is amazing, but they can be cruel and fight, and they can love selflessly. They have all sides of human nature, she says. Everyone was shocked by the incident in Guinea in September of this year. Seni Zogba, who works in cassava fields in Bossou, said the chimpanzee JJ bit her and stole her baby girl, Yo Helene. The mutilated body of the girl was found near a nature reserve, and witnesses claimed the chimpanzee used tools to butcher her body. Upset over the gruesome killing, an angry mob of locals broke into the Bossou Environmental Research Institute, where the chimpanzees are being studied for decades by scientists. The mob destroyed the building and set fire to the scientists' equipment like drones and computers and torched research documents. The angry locals, who protected the chimpanzee as they believe them to be reincarnated ancestors, have now turned against the primates, saying the way she was killed angered the population. According to a primate researcher, the chimpanzees in Guinea are turning into killers as they no longer fear humans. This is the 7th recorded chimpanzee attack on humans since last year, the research center said. Ecologists argued the attacks came as the supply of food in the reserve fell, pushing the chimpanzees to leave their protected area more frequently. However, some experts said that food may not be the only reason, and some primates may act excited and cannot control themselves, much like how they treat each other. Humans and chimpanzees share 98.6% of their DNA, but we knew very little about them until a British researcher settled in Gombe, western Tanzania, in 1960. I thought they were like us, only better than us. Then I saw that they were even more like people than I thought, she says. A few males and their females broke away from the main group and went south of where they had all lived together, she recalls. Chimpanzees have a rigid hierarchy, and with so many males in the group, the split seemed natural and inevitable. But what happened next shocked Goodall. The relationship between the old and new groups became extremely hostile. The males from the larger original group began hunting down the traitors, picking them off one by one. They killed the ones they had recently played with and courted. They inflicted terrible wounds on them and left them to die. It was truly terrifying. The Civil War, as Goodall called it, lasted 4 years. There is a lot of human behavior in chimpanzees. They are not vegetarians at all, and from time to time they chase wild boars and small mammals, and like people, in groups. Hunters share the prey among themselves. Chimpanzees live in communities and form families. They have a very strong bond between mother and child, whose upbringing lasts about 5 years. Brothers and sisters recognize each other. They show emotions, compassion for their relatives. Orphans are adopted by other members of the tribe. There are documented cases when chimpanzees in captivity got kittens, played with them, tried to feed them. Chimpanzees are one of the few animals that are known to use tools. Much like humans, chimpanzees utilize self-made tools in order to feed and protect themselves, and have found ingenious ways to do so. From using small branches to dig out termites from their mounds, to smashing rocks to crack open nuts, to searching the right length of twig to scratch themselves. Chimpanzees have real creativity in turning tools to they. Monkeys spoil their children. A high-ranking female's baby may start behaving like a little prince. How could it be otherwise if its mother is a queen? There are cases when a baby could take food from an adult male or play around with him without fear of punishment. Mom will protect. In 1964, 4 paintings by avant-garde artist Pierre Brasseur were exhibited at an art exhibition in Gothenburg, Sweden. They were met with great critical acclaim, but it was later discovered that they were the work of Peter, a chimpanzee from a zoo who had been trained to use a brush and paint. Peter's predominant color was blue, as he liked the smell of cobalt blue. Even after the revelation, one critic declared that these paintings were the best in the exhibition. Despite the fact that humans evolved from monkeys, and monkeys are the closest relatives of humans, we have many more differences than it might seem at first glance. The main difference between humans and other primates is that they have taken the path of enhanced intelligence development. We hope that our information was useful for you. Thank you for watching us. Subscribe to the channel and expand your horizons with us.